Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've done a bit of a live stream with you guys, and even longer since I've really taken any time to do any videos. Not much I can say other than I wish work sometimes would go away and I had the ability to have the free time to get on with what I'm doing, but such is life. Need the money to pay for the fish room and need money to pay for a few other things in life. So tonight I was originally going to do a decent sized live stream. Unfortunately, plans have changed and work commitments are back again. So my commitment tonight is to get to bed early. I've still got water changes to do, and I've done 52 hours in 3 days. So I'm just going to go to bed, get ready, and do the last push tomorrow, and then I'll be on the weekends. So looking forward to that happening. So what's new? I've got another tank, a 30-gallon. It's just under. It's actually 29.8 gallon long. That is finished. All I have to do is fill it up and start it up. My new rack, which I had in the last video, that's got 3 tanks up and running on it, and I shifted my 40-gallon Brachati tank to one of the lower levels. What else are we doing? I've got waiting on some quotes to get another tank cut. A prop. At this stage, I'm just shuffling around whether I'll go 100-gallon or about 80-gallon and do a marine tank with that. I'm just figuring out my sump size. How I'm going to do is do the sump in the back of the tank like King of DIY does. I like the idea. I'm not really interested in running a one down the bottom, so if I do go to shift the tank, I don't want to shift the tank and have some problem underneath it when I can just simply take the tank away with the frame that I'm going to make for it, and I'll have room to put more tanks under it and above it. So that's my plan. So yeah, all the insulation's done. The shed stays a stable 28 degrees if I run the heater on, but it sits about 22 on its own with what I've got in here. So now that we're coming into summer, I'm not too stressed. I'll just leave a few tanks with the heaters on that need the heat, and the rest of them that aren't temperature touchy, well, that's alright, they're sitting 22. But in saying that, that'll be only the guppy tanks I'm doing that, the rest of them are all heated up. Once I get some time off coming up the next, what are we now? 4 weeks. 4 weeks to go I'm on holiday. Get a month off work, I'll be able to complete the heating system. I'm trying to track down a thermostat that will alert my phone and also allow me to control it remotely while I'm away, so I can keep an eye on the fish room's temp. That I don't know much about, so I've got to keep looking into that, and so far I've not found anything in New Zealand like what I'm after. Big units, yes, but not wee units. Looking at getting one of the new infrared panel heaters. I've seen a few people who've got them locally for heating their houses and found their power bills quite good, and they're able to back up their statements with proof. So I'm thinking of that, which is part of the reason why I'm not bothering changing from some of the heated tanks to just one heater yet. Because I've just got a nice basic panel heater and it's a bit too expensive to run. It's actually very expensive to run versus the heaters at this stage, so I'll be holding off until I get a panel heater, a proper one. What else have I got going on in here? Oh, that's the new news, is an LFS has finally opened up in town. One of the pet shops shut down. The only one who would used to and would bring in decent stock in town without charging an arm and a leg and then some. So he shut down because he wasn't really making much money as a pet shop. He found he made more money selling the fish than he did in the pet shop supplies. But he didn't want to have to keep ordering the amount of supplies he needed to deal with the wholesalers' contracts and all that. So he wound down the shop, shut down. Now he's opened up again as an LFS only. So that's decent to have one in town. So I'll see how his order lists go and see if he can get what I want at a fairly decent price so I can support local without any issues. So for the holidays, I've got a few things planned. I want to start on the marine tank. I've been ordering all the bits and pieces and paraphernalia I require. Only thing I've really got to order now, I should say the only two things I've got to order now is a decent skimmer and the lighting. And that is something up for debate. One of the marine keepers local to me reckons my LED lights I'm running on my tanks currently have the right output for the marine that he's been running. He's positive it will do the same as his hydro, so we'll do some numbers and have a little look at that. So that's part of the project's holidays. Second part is to finish rebuilding one of my cars that I've got. Strip the head off, give it a good clean out, do a bit of a port and polish, do it all myself, and then send it away, get it tuned, dynoed, redone, and I've got to repaint the whole car myself as well. So it should be enough to keep me out of trouble at the same time as doing the marine tank. And now I've been really naughty and I forgot to look at chat. I've been too busy babbling away. So we've got White in the house. Hey White, long time no see. Aquarium Cop's here. And Teresa is here. Welcome along. So yeah, I was originally planning on a long live stream, so unfortunately that's not going to happen tonight. I just really can't be bothered, to be honest. Done some hours this week, decent paycheck at least. But decent paychecks are one thing, the sleep's another thing. I don't function very well on about 4 to 6 hours sleep, particularly up to 4 hours. I can get quite zombified. So, with all the tanks I've got so far, I've got my in one of my videos I did a wee while ago, a update on how I did the refill with a 3-way manifold filling up. I've also finally dreamt up a solution for siphoning out the water in all the tanks without me having to do much effort. And literally the idea came to me 10 minutes before doing the live stream while I was figuring out in my mind how I'm going to drain the fuel tank out of the I've got someone knocking on my fish room now. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Figuring out how I was going to drain my fuel tank so I can clean it out, because I took the fuel filter off my car the other day and it was full of gunk, so I'm going to drain the system and clean it. And I thought about some of the siphons, went to the shop, had a look, and they got these wee $7 siphons that I can just squeeze and they start siphoning. I thought, well, if I had a 3 or a 4mm airline hose, which is all the thing is running, I know it'll take a while, I can put that into the tank, run that into a pipe system which will drain down to an outlet hose and run straight out. All I have to do is set the heights for the drains on the inside of the tank so that they can siphon to a certain point. Once they run out, then I don't even have to bother stopping it, and all I have to do is fill it. It'll be nice, quick and easy. And then I thought, well, there's got to be something better. And lately now I found some siphon siphon starters that go up to 14 mil for some of the fuel lines. They're all the same as any of the garden ones, so I chuck one of those in. Well, I shouldn't say chuck one. We'll get 17 of them, plug them in, plumb it up, and see how that goes. So that'll be a wee project to do on the holidays. Yeah, no, I doubt it'll be aquarium cop at the door because he hasn't found teleportation that I know of. Because if he has, he's kept that under wraps. No, it'll be just my wife coming home from work. Should be, yeah, no, looking at the clock, it'll be her. White. I want to be doing both coral and marine and the fish, but I'm more interested in the coral because I used to swim on the Great Barrier Islands, so seeing coral is one part of something I really missed from leaving Aussie to come to New Zealand. So coral's part of it, and of course some of the marine species are highly on my list to get. And I thought, oh, when I do the marine tank, I may as well oversize it because knowing me, I'll eventually want to get something bigger or better or nicer and future-proof it all in one. So far, I've got Red Sea test kits for it. I don't know if I'm going to run Red Sea products. I'll think about that. I've seen some people here who had good results with it. I've also seen some people having good results with SeaChem. So I'll think about that. That's what I'm going to run. What else can I think of for this update and catch up? Well, breeding wise, all I have got is some guppies that have got some unique colours. They finally, from the last of the spawns I got from a friend of mine's guppy she gave me. The males I've got are pretty decent. Leopards, I believe we call them leopard skin in colour. There's a few nice turquoise and violets in them, so I'll select one or two of them, pop them in a few other tanks, and go from there. And my Norman Lamp Achilles, they're going along successfully spawning, so no issues there, which I'm really happy about. Other than that, I think I have tamed my ultra aggressive Epistogramma striped. She is shifted a tank, rearranged everything. Now, just got to gradually introduce the male again and get her in a good mood and try it again. So far, she accepted the male for a short time. I've taken him back out and I'll proceed to try again. We got DPK in the house. Welcome along, DPK. White, I see you discussing the betas. Yes, I have 3 tanks I'm steering at right now, already set up. I'm getting ready to put 4th in there. And I found another spot in the fish room under my 83 gallon to fit another 3 12 gallon tanks. So don't worry, the betas are in the projects and they're still happening, actually sooner than later. I'm just going to get the rest of the plants I want and decor and bits and pieces suited and finalise some projects, so they won't be far away. They should be pretty close away, probably another month I'd say, before I start picking a couple of things up for them. Got all the bits and pieces required. Now I've got Fish Tropic in the house. Oh, a few people floating in. Yeah, so it's been a little while. I'm missing you all. I see notifications from Happy Fish Guy all the time for his live streams, from the rest of yous, and there's so many of Tim's live streams. It's not funny. It's actually starting to get really annoying. But that'll get fixed soon. Probably more so when I'm on holiday. You'll find me on live stream or joining in someone's stream every single night. Joys of a working life. I've had a few issues with one of my rams, he started slowing down and eating, so I've taken him out to monitor him. So far, I've seen he seems to be coming right, so I think it's just the tetras overdoing him for getting food. But he's coming back right, putting on a bit more weight, and he's getting more active again, so I'm happy. I'm getting the batters ready for a new tank. I'm taking over their tank for other purposes, shifting them and relocating into a nicely planted jungle. Other than that, not much really has changed. The marine tank's gonna take a lot of my focus. The better breeding will be a wee bit of focus. Once I get my new 29 gallon filled and up and running, and that dealt with the suit, I'll have some decent platforms to be doing cories and histogramas grow outs and some various tetra spawning tanks. That'll happen soon. Oh, while I'm at it, for those who haven't heard, I know the prices will be a bit odd for some of you. I was looking for a camera stand, normal tripod, so I could take steady shots and also for filming. That's all well and good. Anywhere from $170 to $270 plus at the or what we call like the I don't know what the Americans would call it, but like a camera shop, or we have like a Noel Leeming or Harvey Norman, which is just a merchandise shop for anything phones, laptops, cameras, you name it type things. So that was their prices, and I thought about it. Went to one of our hardware shops to pick up some stuff for work. After going through there, I was looking at one of the lasers and laser stands, which I'm looking at getting. And the laser stand, I was just looking at it, the thread caught my eye, so I could thread in the camera or the video cameras. And the thread was exactly the same as my camera one. $88. Oh well, that solves that. Camera shops can keep their 170 270 item, and I'll grab the laser one. And it's a nice cheap saving, that's for sure. Oh, we've got Timothy in the house. Welcome along. What's happening here? Someone saying they haven't. Oh, got to catch up on the chat. What's going on here? What's happening, DPK? Are things getting a bit stressful? Yes, Fish Tropic, I grabbed the rack. Definitely grabbed the rack. Hold on, I will switch view and swing it around for you. It's pretty messy. But there it is there. It's just a 3-tier, because of the shed height, can only use 2 of them properly. So yeah, it's a 3-tier shelf, able to take 300 kg per shelf. So I've got that set up, and that's the, hold on, give this a second. I'll just take it forward manually. Once I get this in focus, there we go. That's the location. I've figured out where to put another 3 tanks. Once I can get time to order them, that is. It shouldn't be too far away. Rightio, everyone. So, hang on, what's that, Steph? Yeah, Amazon's all good in that. Some days we have trouble getting them shipped to us, though. Not all the places will ship, and then I have to use some other third-party shipping. Part of life. Yeah, from what I understand, we've got Amazon coming to New Zealand soon, anyhow, so they'll solve that. But still got to buy it locally, so and at a cheap rate, so I was happy. Plus, if I do end up getting the laser, it's going to be perfect for the laser anyhow. So, not that I want to spend $1,000 on that just yet. Work can, but I don't want to. I've got better things to do with my $1,000. That'd be a supercharger for the car. Well, supercharger on part of the internals. Not quite what I need though. I need about another 5k for what I want to do. So yeah, I was going to do a big stream for you guys tonight, and well, that's all been changed. Work's got in my way, so I can't do that. That's why I haven't really invited anyone on to chat and participate. So please don't feel shunned when I'm not intending to be standoffish like that. Normally I'd like to have everyone up talking, feeling free to interact. Tonight I just want to get done and finish off water changes, get to bed early, because tonight's going to be the first night I've had where I've had proper decent sleep in a while. So I'm going to sign off now. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thanks for the love from the Fish Fam, and looking forward to catching you all on another live stream very shortly. At this stage, if all goes well, I'm going to be penciling in right now for Sunday night. I might be able to join someone's tonight, not tonight, tomorrow night late. I'll be able to probably hop on the chat or something like that. Saturday's booked. Saturday night I'll be able to hop on, but not to do a live stream, I don't think. Depends on what I've got to do on the weekend. I've got a whole lot of guests coming over for the weekend for a catch-up. But Sunday and Sunday night is Fishroom Day for me, so expect to have me pop on then. So thanks everyone for popping by, and looking forward to seeing you again. Have a good one, everyone.